Good day, Americanteers. My name is Michael Tomlinson. Today is May the 30th, 2020. It's a Saturday, beautiful day here at the park. Excited and happy to be here, as always. The latest discussions or the latest buzz on the media has been injustice or justice kind of movement going on, along with the COVID-19. Along with people standing up and they want their liberty and their freedom to be able to do what they want to do as Americans. And these are all touchy and very valid issues. An issue that I keep having to come back to. Last year I made a couple of videos about hate. Why hate exists. Where does it come from? What is it doing to Americans? And I feel like this is just another spin-off of that kind of a hate movement, which is basically a social discrimination and extreme, or if you in extreme measures, I would call it racism, but only in extreme or excessiveness, which is probably what this issue is about too. Rather than, skimming over the top, is the same social discrimination, which is what most people go out in society every day and do, and judge others, treat them like they're invisible, and not give, they can't really be friends with anyone outside their own culture or tribe or people, for fear that they it might taint them a little bit, and so that's just you lose, they lose, everyone loses, and only because one person decided that they were better than another within a split second. So we all lose because of that overwhelming, strong, suggestive social discrimination play out we have in our own heads. And it is so rooted in a lot of people that they don't even know they're doing it, or they're very aware that they're doing it, and they just don't care. They just think everyone outside of them is a second-class citizen, and they should be treated that way, like it's okay, like they don't, like they're subhuman, or they don't really have feelings and things like that. And it seems like the people with they got the most and have the most entitlement or the most privilege are the ones that are causing the most harm. They're out there saying and doing things, and there's lots of examples, from the recent video of the lady with her dog that was off the leash in a park, and the gentleman asking her to put her dog on the leash, and she goes off waving her finger and pretty much, on a tangent, calling 911, calling the police, saying that she is pretty much being attacked, and because this guy is filming her. And I'm like thinking, like, man, how many times that culture, that people, the people who are privileged or think they're privileged or self-entitled, they're the ones that are always out there with the camera in their hand, filming everything and anything that has to do outside of them. If it's someone from a different color or different race or different culture, they automatically want to assume something's going to go, they're doing something wrong, they're doing something bad, or they want something to go wrong and bad, or they want that person just to be harassed and intimidated enough to just leave them alone, just to leave. And so we just, keep forcing discrimination on people until they self-discriminate themselves out, and thinking that is the solution, because and my bubble and my world, this is my park, and how dare anybody be in the park when I'm at the park doing my thing, That would be laughable for me to push that issue. Not only just laughable because it's just the fact that I even said it makes it kind of like, whatever. Like, what are you thinking? Really? So people just need to get, I think people just need to get over themselves. They're unhappy with themselves. I always have to pose the question now this year as to why you're so unhappy with your life that you have to go out and harm others. And so it's basically a question I put on you. It's not even, I'm not expecting an answer, nor am I expecting you to become a really sociable, non-discriminating person because of this, but I do want you to think about that and wonder to yourself, like, what makes, I know you think what makes you so special is everything, like the way you look, your social status, you went to college or whatever it may be. It's just a thing of saying I'm more superior, and therefore you must revolve around me because I'm exerting my superiority into the world, and so I don't have to respect anybody. People just have to respect me, and that's it. And that is, I don't know why you're not even sick of yourself, thinking only of yourself, about yourself, and I'm sure you are sick of yourself. I mean, how deep can it go? A lot of people probably think that way all the time, or probably feeling sick all the time to the stomach because they're so busy acting out on hateful ways and doing things of hate toward others, thinking that because they'll never, first of all, they think they're not going to get caught because they're too cute, too white, too privileged, too rich, and so they somehow think they have the upper hand right out of the gate. But the law is a law, and it will catch up with you. So if you're messing with people and you have it backfire on you, that serves you right. That's just what you get. Don't go crying and whining to the police saying that, how dare, Latinos make tacos down the street, and I hate tacos, or whatever. I don't know what it is. I'm just picking on trivial things because it seems like that's what we're doing, is taking these little trivial things and building them into mountains and glorifying them into a disillusioned or of a movement that's against us, or we feel threatened. And none of that's true at all. It's all just ego, narcissism, self-feeding stuff. Again, I'm just like, I talked about this last year a lot. You need to change the subject. You need to change dialogue, change the conversation. With being an Americanteer, we have solutions that we can start setting into place across the nation that will help Americans start to break down this virus or disease of social discrimination. It may take a few years. It's not like an instant remedy or even a band-aid to make people feel better. This is an actual point system and a credit system, and it's based on action. It's not even based on people changing their lifestyle. You can still be the uptight Hampton living person that you want to be. However, we just need to get you in touch with reality, in touch with real people too, just for a moment, and that's all. You go back to your own little bubble of a world and think about how great you are to yourself. But it's important that you do, that you realize that you are part of the nation. You are part of the community. And to think that you're so separate from the rest of us it's just dangerous ground, because it's not true. It's a big, big lie that you're living in and trying to project onto other people in society as if it were truth. And it is so far from the truth. My name is Michael Tomlinson. Happy to be here. It's great to be here and talk about these issues again. There's so much more to talk about, and we will. I'm working on some camera issues too at the same time, and we'll get through that too. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.